In Barbersville, Hilton, and all points in between, there's a lot going on in the Cabell Midland School District. Our series features the stories of local difference makers, business owners, and events.
I'm Barbersville Brody, and this is Midland Minutes.
So we're here with Paul Callicoat, the co-owner of Route 60 Music, and Mike McCord's your partner, right?
That's correct.
Tell me a little bit about your all's history.
Well, Mike and I worked together for 23 years at another chain of local music stores, and there came a point when we just had to set out and do our own thing, and that's how Route 60 Music began in January of 2001.
2001, and you've been here at this location on Peyton Street since 2008, right? 2008. So over 10 years now here. Is it a Route 60 address or it's a Peyton Street address?
It's 60 Peyton Street.
60 Peyton Street. So Route 60 Music at 60 Peyton Street.
Is just off Route 60.
Yeah, you can see Route 60 from here. And you guys have had quite the probably ups and downs through that. There's marriages don't last that long, isn't there?
Yeah, Mike and I have worked together for 43 years now, so we've seen the worst of each other and the best of each other, and we're still shaking hands and going at it every day.
Still kicking. I tried to get Mike to get on camera. He said no. He said Paul's the pretty one.
Yeah, he's a little shyer than mine.
So you were telling me you're definitely a musician at heart. You like seeing what this does in the community. You like seeing people come through here. Just talk about that a little bit.
Well, the original idea was to have a kind of a gathering place for musicians to just come and fellowship with each other, whether it's sitting around working out some songs together, trying out new gear, getting their instrument fixed, asking for advice. Whatever needs musicians have, we would like to be able to possibly help them with that.
And it's probably rewarding seeing a youngster come through, start lessons, and then they're in high school one day and they're first chair or whatever the equivalent of that is.
Truly one of the most rewarding aspects is seeing people become musicians. We have Ona right now is a big regional band, and they're playing major shows all the way across the country. And a couple of those guys learn to play here at Route 60 Music.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably the most rewarding thing, is knowing that we're bringing lots of new musicians into the fold.
And you mentioned that Tyler Childers and some of his guys have been through here at some point,
sure.
Right?
Well, Tyler's drummer, Rod, he played on my last record, and he was a teacher here at the store for a long time. And then James Barker lives right down the street from me, and Greg Berletti played bass on my Bob Dylan birthday bashes that I did for a while. So a lot of those guys are good friends. Tyler did a song for me here one day. He came in to get strings. I said, hey, what are the chances I can get you to let me video you doing a song?
That's
and that worked out.
Is it one of his clean songs that I can link to?
I think it's pretty clean. There's nothing that's too offensive in it.
You mentioned repairs. You guys do, you work on, what do you work on here and what do you do?
We pretty much work on all stringed instruments. Any electronics we don't actually work on as far as amplifiers and stuff. We do have a warranty repair center for the amplifiers and stuff that we sell. But we mainly do stringed instrument repair, whether it's a violin or a bass or a guitar or anything, any stringed instrument is what we concentrate on repair.
Opening up in 2008 here, you probably learned some lessons through the economy that you guys had to and kind of cut back.
That was tough. We picked the wrong point in time to probably build a building like this and buy this property, because we opened just as the economic crash of 2008 hit. And it was a bit of a struggle to try and make everything fit within our business plan.
Seems like you've done well, though.
We've maintained. Nobody's getting rich, but we have a lot of fun.
Well, that's good. That's important. So, Paul, your all specialty here is stringed instruments. So you're selling the full gamut of that, I guess.
Pretty much ukuleles, obviously guitars, electric and acoustic electric, banjos, mandolins, basses, lap steels, anything with a string on it we specialize in. But we also sell digital pianos. Yamaha's our main brand, some synthesizers, that sort of beginning keyboards, and all of the accessories that basically go along with it, from effects pedals and cables and stands and to straps and just a wide variety of anything that you would need to make music on a stringed instrument.
Okay. And some of the nicest pieces are right here in this room that we're sitting in. What do y'all call this space that we're in?
Typically, it's called the high-end room, which has higher priced guitars in it.
You got to prove you can play before you come in here?
No, we're fairly free with it. We did have we like to let people play our guitar. We find we sell a lot more instruments by letting people play them than having a hands-off approach. However, we have had instances where youngsters will come in and kind of pound on a $3,000 guitar, and it ends up with a scratch or two on it, so you have to discount it a lot. So there are some guitars we ask you to ask for assistance before you take them down and play them.
So I see them ranging from in here probably $200 out there to $4,100 in here. Is that about the range?
Yeah, typically about $5,000 is about the high end for us, and of course they start as low as $99.
$99. That's a beginner's just basic.
But even our beginner guitars, you can tune and you can play. A lot of Toys R Us type of guitars, they won't intonate right. They're hard to get into. We found that if a student the guitar doesn't sound good either because you just can't play it or because you can't get it in tune, it tends to end up in the attic or the closet, and that's the end of their guitar experience. So, we try and make sure all of the instruments we play are playable, tunable, good instruments. We believe in creating musicians, and you can't do it if you sell them a bad instrument.
So you have, I didn't realize this until I came in to talk to you guys, but you have quite a few lesson rooms back here, right?
Right, we have 10 lesson studios, about 350 to 70 students a week that come through. And we teach most all stringed instruments, drums, voice, and piano, keyboards.
So you do voice lessons too? Mm-hmm. That's cool. And I assume a lot of those people are your best customers, right?
Well, it sure helps to have those folks coming in the store every day, and it's amazing in the music business. Most of the folks, and one reason I love being in the music business is because, not that we don't have the occasional diva that thinks the world should revolve around them, but for the most part, they're really fine people. Yeah. So I deal with not only my employees and my teachers are very good humans, but most of my customers are also very good humans.
Well, it makes your life easier as a businessman.
It makes it somewhat enjoyable.
I see the store's open 6 days a week. Do you do lessons 7 days a week, or is that just
six days a week? Some teachers will do some makeup lessons on Sunday.
Okay. And that's from the very, very bottom beginner up to somebody who already knows what they're doing. Apparently, I was walking down the hallway. It's any level, I guess.
Sure, lots of children. We have several. We probably have 25 children that are on the autistic spectrum that it's just a joy to see them learn and come along, and they tend to open up when they find music, and it's a good thing.
Can you teach somebody like me that can't carry a tune in a bucket to hear
I think
right?
we can teach anybody that will put forth the time. Now, you have to give it a certain amount of attention. We're talking 20 to 30 minutes a day working at it. But if you do, the only people that don't learn are those who give up. If you stick with it, if you persevere, you become a musician.
So what do you do as part of the community? What do you guys do to outreach or give back?
Well, of course, quite often we're giving stuff to good causes, for raffles for cancer victims or little league trips or whatever they need. But probably the thing I'm most proud of at this point is 8 months of the year we do a show called Route 60 Saturday Night, where I have a house band and I feature a couple of regional artists, and I choose a charity each month, and we put on a little concert, and we raise money for those charities. And it's usually the third Saturday of each month. We'll be coming back in September 21st, 2019 is the next one. And I'll feature 2 artists. I got a 6-piece house band. I have a storyteller that tells a story on the show. It's $5 to get in. Don't raise a lot of money. We usually raise between $200 and $500 for whatever small charity that we choose to give to. And it's been everything from the city mission and the food banks to animal rescue places and the domestic violence centers and those kind of causes.
All right, so if folks want to get in touch with you online or by phone, how would they do that?
Well, Facebook is a good source. We have both a Route 60 Music Facebook page plus a Route 60 Saturday Night page, which comes back to our charity show that we do. Our phone number is 304-736-7466, and www.route60music.com is our website.
Okay. All right, well, Paul, I appreciate you having me in today. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being part of the Cabell Midland community here.
Brody, thank you.